Hey there, my friend. Welcome back to the Creative Shop Talk podcast. I'm your host, Wendy Batten. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm recording this podcast episode on the heels of just finishing up my week-long retreat. Well, several day long retreat with my mastermind members. We had such a good time and I'm on such a high, and I just love connecting with my people, with retailers. We had conversations. We had a few tears with aha moments, good tears. I don't make people cry at my retreats. We had retailers from my Level Up Mastermind group here from New Zealand. We had two couples from New Zealand. We had four people from the US and all over Canada, and we had so much fun. And I'm just grateful. They all came to my little tiny fishing village and in Lunenburg, Nova Scotia. It's where I am right now. And we had a wonderful time. My town was welcoming, and I think everybody had a good time. I hope they did and learned lots. But one thing that I absolutely, my heart just blooms when I bring people together is seeing how they all work together and how they help each other and how connections and collaborations and sharing, and it's so good. So yes, there were workshops and teaching by me. I was teaching and leading workshops and conversations. What I just magically love was seeing all the conversations happening over dinners and in between and after sessions and at lunch and down on the wharf. We had conversations and hot seats. And anyhow, if you are here and you're listening to this podcast right now, thank you for being here. I just adore you. And I'm so happy that you made the journey all the way here to my little town. If you weren't here, I hope you can come to another one. We had so much fun. Hope you can make it to another retreat, an in-person event that I love hosting. And more, I am seeing that as just the cat's meow, right? Just the way of the world, the way things feel good when you're with people. And so talking about that, without further ado, today I wanted to share with you a really quick story, really quick resource that I think many of you are going to enjoy. So let's jump in. Running a retail business doesn't have to be so hard. Welcome to the Creative Shop Talk podcast, the go-to podcast for creative shop owners, studio owners, and independent retailers. I'm your host, Wendy Batten, retail business coach and mentor. Each week, I'll share simple, proven business strategies, inspiring stories from fellow retailers, and advice from industry experts. Together, we're going to work to find the success you want from your retail business with more profits in your till and a little more joy in your life. Have you heard of the Memento Generation? I just had to share this with you, coming off the heels of all the marketing workshops that we've been doing and marketing podcasts we've been doing, and the fact that we're getting ready for Camp Q4, which I'm so excited about. It starts in July. If you haven't signed up yet, don't miss Camp Q4. I'm going to be leading. It's what we're going to do in July. We're going to be leading people getting just super ready for the holidays, and just anyway, it's going to feel good, and you're going to feel good getting things done. I'm excited about today's topic, so I'm talking very fast, and I'm going to slow down now because I want to talk about the Momento Generation. This is a term that was coined by researchers at Snapchat and the Mary Portas Association. No, that's not what they're called. Agency. And I'm hoping that they're okay. I reached out, I asked them if I could talk about it. I think they're going to be okay because they're sharing it wide and far. And that's a term, the Memento Generation. I love it. It aligns with everything I've been talking about. It aligns with a lot of things I'm seeing in the retail world, a lot of things I'm seeing in the non-retail world, a lot of things I'm seeing as a consumer. And it describes the growing shift that we're seeing a lot of Generation Z, do we say Z or Z? Consumers think about how they're shopping, how they're spending. The core idea is that they're placing more value on memories, experiences, connections, meaning. They're just not simply acquiring more stuff. And I'm going to link the resource to the Mary Portas report in our show notes. I'm going to be sending it out in my newsletter. Again, I reached out to them. I asked them if I could do this. I haven't heard back. I didn't hear I couldn't. So hopefully it's good. And Mary Portas Agency, if you're listening, I love you so much and you guys are amazing. So yeah, in simple terms, I guess, the old way of thinking is that, Generation Z, we're going to stick with Z, say, what can I buy? But the Memento generation, they're thinking more like, what memory will this create? Who will I share this with? How does this make me feel? Does this give me a story to tell? All of the things we have been talking about here at the Creative Shop Talk podcast. And our guests last week Mark Schaefer talked about, and, this, I guess the counterbalance to AI is that all of the reports are saying that the Gen Z see value in experiences over possessions, stories over stuff, meaning over, just more, and consumerism and belonging over ownership and all the things. They're looking for shared moments over just consumption. And I'm so here for this. I hope you are too. So what this means for you, and again, just a quick podcast. I really wanted to get this out into the wild. I wanted you to know about it. And what this means, I think, for retailers right now is that we're making assumptions about our younger shoppers, that they want fast shipping, cheap prices, convenience. And yes, they probably do. And there's a whole generation of that, or there's a whole segment of people that want that. But I will tell you, the people that I'm working with, the retailers that are building special things, that's you. I bet that's you if you're listening and you're investing and invested in your business growth. You're invested in what matters and what people are looking for. You're not just fast, cheap, and easy, because they can get that anywhere. They can get that from the big boxes, right? They can get that from the people. But what they're looking for and what makes it special for you, and how this is so good for brick and mortar retailer, is that people are looking for social, memorable, just convenience matters, but it's just not enough, right? Like I never tell people what they have to do, but you may want to think about what Gen Z is looking for, and, how that feels. Maybe it feels more social, more memorable, worth sharing with others. We all know that that's important too, right? So they're sharing. And again, why this matters to you is it's not about how do I sell more products. It's about how do I create moments that people remember. Again, just coming off my retreat, and I'm hoping that they all left, like, not just with more education and more stuff, but they left with moments that people remember, just like your products. So maybe that looks like a yarn store doing more of, creating a knit night, a bike shop doing, community rides, a bookstore hosting author evenings, things that I will say that most of my clients are already doing. So if you're listening and you're a client, you're like, yes, you've been saying that, Wendy, and we've been following along. If you're not, I want you to think about it. It's so important. A gift shop, maybe helping customers create, meaningful gift baskets and stories, like share more about why. A cafe maybe becoming a gathering place, that third place, what you know what I'm talking about, not just some place to buy coffee. So I just want to remind you that the future belongs to businesses that are creating memories, not just transactions. This is nothing new. In my brain, it's nothing new, but it's like out in this report, this Memento Generation research, and I love it. It's, it isn't saying that products don't matter. It's not saying that at all. It's saying that the experience surrounding the products increasingly will drive the purchase decision. And it's how we are reacting and how we are showing up and how we are presenting. And I'm here for it. Are you here for it? I'd love to know your feedback. Jump into my DMs on Instagram. You can find me at wendybatten.biz on Instagram. Let's jump in my DMs. There's going to be a post about this podcast episode. Comment on it. I'd love to know your thoughts. Yes, no, maybe so. What do you think? Do you see this? Are you seeing this already? Do you believe it? Is this crazy? I'm going to be tagging. I'll make sure that we tag in the Mary Portas Agency. And yes, they're UK based. Somebody's going to, I know someone out there's going to be like, oh, they're US or UK based, but this is what we're seeing. I'm seeing this across North America. I'm seeing it in Australia and all over Europe and UK and New Zealand. And we're just seeing this. People are craving this. So it's now got a name. We're calling it, it's just, we're going to call it the Memento Generation. I love it. I think it's awesome. Okay. Thank you for listening today. If you found any value in today's podcast episode, I want to encourage you to share this. Please, would you please do that for us? Share the experience with a fellow shop owner. Share it on your socials. Tag us if you can. Tag me if you can. I just love it when you do that. If you haven't already, would you kindly leave a review? You guys know it helps so much. I hope you're asking your people for reviews. I'm asking my people for reviews. That's you. So, and if I can do anything to support you in your business, if you are looking to lean in, if you're looking to have an experience like my mastermind members had when they were here, DM me, jump into my DMs. Let's figure out a way we can work together. Let's figure out if there's a program, service, a small group. Jump into my Camp Q4. I'm so excited about this. I'm so excited about Camp Q4. It's going to be so much fun. I just really want to put that out there. I think it's going to be fun. It's going to have all the campy vibes because I loved summer camp. And since we're working this summer, it doesn't have to be like stressful. Let's make it fun. Let's make it campy, but good, not weird campy, Anyhow, very excited. Can you tell I'm just coming off our retreat? I'm just full of, I'm just full of joy for all the retailers out there doing amazing things. And I know that's you. And I'm really happy for you. So jump into my DMs if you have anything to share, what you think of this Memento, what you think of, my words out, the Memento Generation topic. And if you agree, disagree, or if you want to work together, jump into my DMs, again, over on Instagram, or send me an email. If you're on my email list, I hope you're on my email list. Get on my email list. We're sending out regular emails about the podcast. We're going to be a little topsy-turvy and on purpose. We're doing it on purpose for the podcast coming up in July, meaning my team and I have decided we're just going to post irregularly and just experiment a little bit with that and see how that goes instead of every Monday. But that will start in July. However, maybe it'll be twice a week. Who knows? When we're going to post when Wendy really feels excited like she does today. Anyhow, thank you for listening, my friend. I appreciate you. I think you're doing good work in the world. If no one has told you, just keep being amazing. And you all know that awesome isn't accidental. It's done on purpose and you are awesome. So thank you for being here. Hope to hear from you and jump into my DMs. I'm really curious what you think of this. You can find the full report over at Portas Agency. I'll also link it to their website here on my show notes as well. It's a really fun, interesting report with Snapchat and the Portas Agency. Thanks for listening, my friends. I appreciate you. You're awesome. Well, that's it for this week's episode of the Creative Shop Talk podcast. I'm so glad that you're here to join us this week, and I hope you found value in what we're sharing here. I want to remind you that our website has all of the show notes. You can find it at wendybatten.com/podcast. Everything that you need to hear about today's podcast is there. Also an opportunity if you need to reach out to me. If I can support you in any way whatsoever, please feel free to reach out. So thanks for joining us. Please leave a review, subscribe if you can, and never miss an episode. We hope to see you back here again next week. Thanks, my friend. Have a great week.